Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Kenshi. Shall we? Continuing our complete beginner's guide here in 2023, and we've built a house, we've got a research bench, we got a team of 2, but we're low on money. So we're going to send our people back to doing a little bit of work. Now, wait a minute. Before we go, hey, look at this. We've got a situation where there are some starving bandits charging the gate, getting ready to be annihilated by the guards. So this is a free opportunity to kind of try to level up some of our abilities. So starving bandits are fantastic for fighting because in this situation, they're going to be killed probably before we get here. But what you want to do with starving bandits, if you're interested in trying to get ready for combat, is let them beat you up, because they will basically beat you up until they knock you out and take any food that you have because they're starving, and they should move on and not kill you. And hopefully you'll be able to get patched up and get your character back. An option that you could do is, if you're nervous about it, obviously save your game first, but you could also leave someone back at your base. Then just let the people you want to come train up their toughness, okay? And you could have them come out here, get beat up, and get their toughness trained up, and then have the person back at base come and, revive everyone, stabilize them medically, potentially even bring them back to the base if you needed to, whatever. And you'd be pretty safe in doing that. Additionally, you can come out here and try to get some licks in and fight. Now, if we want to fight, we're going to have to turn off passive mode on our team, and then we're going to move out here, okay? And we should be able to attack them unprovoked, but they might attack us. So we don't really care too much right now. We'll see what happens. And, oh good, there's more of them trickling in. The guards are going to obliterate them, but there's a possibility that we can get in on this. Okay, there go the guards, and here's us. And we can, move over here and see what happens. Okay, they've been cut down. And there's some other ones that are trying to work their way in now. Before the guards finish that one off, let's just take a look at this. This one is unconscious, 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 okay? Now, they're all committing crimes, which means that the guards won't care if you take their stuff. But unfortunately, the guards are going to hurry up and try to get them back to town. But these are starving bandits, so they don't really necessarily have a lot that we want to take anyway. But, they do have a weapon, so whatever. Okay, and we'll take that. And then we can move over here and just kind of roll in. And let's see. This guard is running off into the distance this way. Their goal is assault, so I don't know what they are seeing that they are trying to go get, but it might be another bandit. So we didn't get here fast enough to really get beat on or get any hits in, get any kind of experience, but that's okay. So the guards are going to take them to jail, and we'll just leave them for that moment. But it was always a good idea to try to loot anything that the guards kill and fight anything that you can, or get hit if it's starving bandits. If it's something more difficult than that, right? Like actual bandits or some kind of raiders. Oh, look at this. This would be the hungry bandit leader. These are hungry bandits. Now, these aren't starving bandits. Oh, no, they are. And so we could come over here and try and mess with these bandits. This bandit leaders usually have sandals, which are quite good for us to wear to help us move, but the only downside is I don't want to get killed by these Garus. These Garus, it says they're herbivores, and they are, but they will fight you. If you get too close and mess with them, they can, you know, be territorial or want to defend themselves, and they're actually way more dangerous than the bandits. So we could move over here and just kind of see what's going on, and that's perhaps what I want to do. I don't know if the bandits have a chance here. Oh no, the guard is running up to handle this. So the guard is patrolling actually pretty far. Oh yeah, look, it looks like he killed... No, he didn't. He didn't kill anything. And oh, he's getting hit by the guard as well. So, yeah. Now we're just going to try to get these sandals. But, honestly, I'm going to move here. I don't want to fight the Garus if I can avoid it. And then they're leaving. Okay. Oh, we're getting checked for our gear. And we can be like, here, check out my gear. We don't have anything. They were doing a smuggling check. And so at this point, let's go ahead and get this. They're going to pick up these other bodies. And we can take our time, and we need these sandals. So we're going to take these. These are half pants, which, you know, could be maybe better than what we've got. And let's just move over here and out of the way. Okay. So let's go back to our spot and divvy up the gear. So sometimes you could find gear and items on people that the town guard have annihilated. You definitely want to stay clear of anything dangerous, but starving bandits are desperate, and they will usually just go for your food, so they can be great early on to help with toughness. But right now, I want to research a bunch of stuff, and for that, it's going to take money. Just so much money. Alright, so let's go here, and let's look in our inventory. And, okay, so Meow does have pants. Now, I have this armored rag skirt, which is actually better than these. But these are wooden sandals, and what's great about wooden sandals is you see it gives you 1.10 times athletics effect. Okay, so this and a combat speed boost. So they're really good for running and combat speed, whereas these are, you know, most probably, yeah, they're slowing us down. They slow down our combat speed. So I'm actually going to take these off and put the sandals on my character, and then I'm going to give the, I'm going to go over to Meow. I needed to put that on her portrait to pick them up. But anyway, we're going to pick up these samurai boots, and she'll just put them on. And so she'll have some nice boots on her feet. Okay, so now let's just select our people and go ahead. Mine away. Okay, I'm going to tell them both go to passive and sneak again. Alright, so we're mining, and let's see here. We're sneaking. I want to get, again, 3,000 to hire another person, and what we'll do with the third person is we're going to set them at the research bench and just start researching things. Researching technology is the next step that I want to do because it will allow us to automate and simplify a lot of our lives and open things up for us. Additionally, if we research even more technologies and can start producing some crafted goods, we can sell them and make money. But first things first, let's go ahead and I'll select Tutorial Dude and select the rock and just kind of take these and put them in our backpack. We still have a building material left over for creating something if we'd like. All right, I'm going to speed it all the way up. Level up our mining. And just make sure nobody's coming for us. So, to talk about our plan while we're mining, getting money, I'm going to push T to open up the research panel. I'm going to drag it out of the way just so I can see my people while I'm talking. What we really want to research is different kinds of storage, okay? So we can queue up whatever we want to research, and that's fine. But we want storage boxes for ore, okay? So I'm going to research storage box ore. I'm going to research let's see. Let's look at some of these other gear storage is fine. Item storage is fine. And if we get this, this will let us build a food store, which is what I would like. So I'm going to go ahead and make item storage our next priority. Okay, good. Then we'll do storage boxes. And, oh, looks like we're full up on this. Okay, sorry. Tutorial dude. Let me go to your inventory. Click on this. Pick it all up. Get back to mining, people. All right, so now we have a research plan. So the idea is that we can research storage boxes for ore. And what this will do is, if I give someone a job to, like, mine at this, right? So let's say I just gave Meow by herself the job to come out here to mine, okay? If I did that, and you notice how my people just now, because I was explaining the research, they stop mining as soon as this fills up. As this queue fills up to 5, they're just going to stop what they're doing. And instead, if we have a storage box for ore that we construct inside our base, whoever is assigned to the job of mining at that location will pick up the ore when it reaches maximum, run it back to our base, and put it in the box or wherever we put the box. They'll run it to a box and put it there, and then come back and keep doing their job unless we tell them to do otherwise. So it's a great way to just not have to worry about, oh, wait, I filled up and I got to pick these up or anything like that. I'm actually going to give these to Meow here. So at this point, I'm going to look here. We have 7, right? And these sell for about, 180. And so that means that we have, 700 plus 560, and we also have the ones that she has, so we're getting close to that 1300 marker. Let me actually open up hers and carry it with her. Just help her with the weight. Now, if you want to carry more, you can put this on weapon 2 and arrange this, and then she can carry actually a little bit more. All right. Additionally, what you can do is, if we get the research done to make storage boxes for food, then we can just put a bunch of food in our base in a food store box, and whenever anyone is hungry, they can run back and get something to eat. And you can do this on and on for different types of resources, and it just makes it so automatically, if they need that thing or it fills up or whatever, they will go back and use that and put it in that location. So it's extremely helpful for automating a big group of people. All right, I'm going to go into my inventory. I'm going to go to Tutorial Dude's inventory, actually, and just yank these out. And we're both at heavy loads. So I'm going to select everyone, and we're going to run back to town and sell this and see if there's anyone that we can recruit for 3,000. All right, so we're sneaking. And as soon as they can see us, we're going to go ahead and turn off the sneak. And, oh, wow. It took them a while. to detect us. How about that? And we're going to take our people in here. I'm going to slow it down to just regular speed. And we're going to talk to the tender with Meow. She's trucking over there. All right, let's trade. And we're going to pause it. And I'm going to sell all of these like that. We're already up to plenty of money. And we'll go over here and we can sell this and that. And now we're at, 5,200. So we've got a little bit of extra cash to splash around if we wanted to make anything or buy anything, other backpacks, things like that. But for now, we're good. I might buy some more building materials if they have them in stock so that we can build the items that we research. I mean, like, it's not enough just to research it. We also have to construct it, which requires building materials. Now we're going to just take our people and go back to this little flop house and see if we can, get anybody into our team. Oh boy, as we move the camera through the buildings. All right. And who's this person? 100 Guardian. All right. His goal is bounty hunting. All right, then. I'm going to just kind of speed it up a little bit. Run us over here. Okay. So once we get inside, let's see if there's anybody who wants to join our crew. All right, so let's see. Who's this dude? Oh, Townie, I have animals for sale. Oh, okay, so this guy sells animals. All right, well, we don't need those right now. What about you? This one is looking... Hot Longs is looking for a new clan, and she wants to start over, but okay, sure, you can fight with us, and she wants $3,000, and I'll say, I'll pay for your freedom, and boom, we got Hot Longs. She's in. All right, so fantastic. You can see, she doesn't have anything fantastic. She's starting out with very little. If I go to her character panel, you can see she has 1 in, like, most skills, but that's okay. We don't care because we're going to give her a new job. So, Hot Longs, come with us. Some of us are going to go shopping. Hot Longs. Now, our character has a bonus to science, okay? And Hot Longs is actually worse at it. So what that means is my main character is probably actually the best at researching. So we're going to select everyone and move them in here. And I think what I'll do is I'll have Meow and Hot Longs be our miners, and I'll stay back and research because I'm better at it. Now, the only downside of that, of course, is that my main character's laboring skill is very high from doing all this mining, and hers is very low. So she's going to mine a lot slower, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to take everyone, we're going to trade it up, and we're going to say, show me your goods. And, yep, they got a bunch of good stuff here. So we'll go ahead and buy 3 of these, and Tutorial Dude can buy some more. Okay. And is there anything else that we want? Alloy plates, iron plates we will need eventually for constructing more complicated things. So I'm going to actually buy these 3 iron plates, and I'm okay. I don't really feel like I need anything else that this person is selling right now, except I need this book. And we need as many of those books as we can get to do researching. So for the time being, good. That is fantastic. So we've traded, and I'm happy with that. And let's go over to the bar and buy some food. And just kind of start setting our people out. Giving them a job to do. All right. Let's talk to the guy here and say, what's up, dude? I'm here to trade, and we're going to buy as much of that as we can. We bought all the food, and now we're down to 74 money. So we're almost out of cash, but that's okay, because we're going to make cash the way that we keep making cash, which is by selling our copper that we're mining, and that's okay. So I'm going to go back here. I'm taking the whole team with us. I'll speed it up. No problem. All right. Okay. So at this point, we've got our research bench. So we're going to have our first character. I'm just going to push 1 and open up the research bench. Okay. Oop. And, well, I just told him to do research, which he is doing, right? If I go to T, actually, you can see I'm researching storage boxes right there. And a lot of these don't, some of these don't have any requirements. Now, some of these, like iron plates, you can see requires 1 book. And this is in the cost in the bottom right panel where it says description. So they're, you can see they're in red because we need research books to get them. Now, even though we have a book, it says we don't have one, and that's because it's in our inventory. So you actually have to open up the research bench's inventory and take their book, which is a research artifact, and then put it in here, and then now you can see that iron plates has turned yellow, meaning we can craft it, and it indicates we do have 1 book. Now, we're not going to research that right now. We can research a lot of these technologies that are very basic without books, but this is what Tutorial Dude is going to do. But before we start researching with Tutorial Dude, okay, we need to start giving things to other people in our group. So Meow is going to take the backpack, okay? And that transferred the backpack to Meow, and it transferred it with everything that she was carrying. So I'm going to go ahead and put a few of these in Hot Long's inventory, just 2, and put 2 of these in Tutorial Dude's inventory. They'll eat those automatically, okay? Then I'm going to give the research boxes, okay, to Tutorial Dude, because if anything needs to be built at the base, he's going to be doing that. All right, and we're going to arrange this. We're going to give these pants to Hot Longs. She has no room. Oh, she's got all these other research items. That's right. Okay. So, given that, it's time to build. And no, we can't build it. We can't even build a storage box right now because we haven't researched it. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just open up Meow, and even though I don't want to, I'm going to give these to Meow, and she'll stack them up in her backpack, and she can carry them just temporarily. Okay. Hot Longs, do you have pants? You actually have pants. So I'm going to just dump these on the ground, and then put this here. And give this to Tutorial Dude. Okay. And at this point, that's good enough. I'm going to just select using Shift and left click. Now Meow and Hot Longs are selected. And I'm going to give them a job. Okay. So I'm going to tell them I want them to both mine right here. And so I'm going to tell them to shift right click right here. And I've just given them the job of operate the mining machine. Now Hot Longs, I also want to give the job of being a medic too. And I want to slide that up to the top so it's medic is first and mining is second. So they should come and start mining, okay? And she is... Hot Longs is already there because she's like super fast. Meow is slower to get there, but there they go. All right, now I'm going to tell this guy to research. So Tutorial Dude is researching, and now we have 2 things going on. So we have... I'm going to tell her to sneak, and her to sneak, by the way. I'm also going to put Hot Longs on passive. We have people out here mining, and we have Tutorial Dude researching. If you want to watch your miners happening, You can just move the camera out here like this and check the sneak eye. And you can open up your research screen to see how it's going. Now, I'm going to push F4 to just speed it up to fastest speed. And you'll see this research start to fly up. People have enough food. They will eat automatically, so we don't need to worry about that. And let's see if I can get this done in time. It might be a little bit... Okay. The game will give you an indicator if you complete a storage box. Okay, a tutorial popped up, which will give you information that is very useful. I'm going to just tell you about it. You can see right here our queue is at 3 copper at the mining node. Now, tutorial dude, I'm going to just push 1, double-click on the 1, or just double-press 1 to focus on him. I'm going to stop him from researching. At the moment, I'm actually going to give him the job of researching. So he'll just research when he's done doing things, and I'm going to tell him to build. And now we can build storage. This tab was not here before, okay? And you can build storage for copper, iron plates, ore, and steel bars. We want to build an ore storage box because we are mining for ore at the moment, all right? So I'm just going to build this. I'm going to rotate the camera a bit, and I'm going to kind of put this like so you can come right into the base and drop this off. I'm going to try to get it as close to this wall as I can without really blocking anything. Sometimes it's a bit janky. You could see that this is going to cost 1 iron plate to build this, okay? So unfortunately, she has the iron plates. And by she, I mean... There we go. This is about as good as I can do. So I'm going to build it here, okay? I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to say confirm. Now, no one can build it right now because we don't have iron plates here. In fact, Meow has those. So what I'm going to do is double push 2 twice on Meow, and I'm going to have her quickly run back and give the iron plates to Tutorial Dude so he can build that. So we'll get him there. It's just going to take a second for her to get back. All right, and you can double-click on her and just watch her. I'm going to turn off sneak. She can run at full speed. And looks like they want to check me. Oh, wait, no. I forgot. I got to turn off her job. She started to run away. Okay. And I'm going to say tutorial Meow here. I'm going to your inventory. And what I want to do is just kind of drop these iron plates on the ground. Like that. And then I'm going to click on her job again and she'll go back. Now I need to, I'm just going to drop a building material on the ground and I'm going to pick up an iron plate. And then with this, I'm going to build this. So he's going to finish this up. You can see it's building, building, building. There he goes. Meow, I'm going to check on sneak with her. I'm just going to see where she's at. Make sure that everybody's okay. Something can see her right now. Hopefully it's just the guards. Yeah, it was the guards. All right. And it tells you right here, building, storage, or construction complete. So I'm going to double press 1, zoom in, and now we have ore storage complete, okay? You can see it can store raw iron, max capacity 100, okay? And we need to... did I build the wrong thing? Maybe... Oh. So, I did build the wrong thing. Okay. So, we're getting ore, which is copper, but the game calls it copper, and it doesn't call iron. It calls it ore. So, that's kind of a confusing, inconsistent naming that tricked me. But we will use that when we want iron, but we need to build a copper receptacle. So, we'll just build it right here. So that was my fault for building the wrong container, thinking that ore meant copper ore, but it means only iron ore. So I'm going to build it right there, okay? And then we're going to say confirm. And he says he doesn't have the building materials, but all we have to do is go pick up the iron plates and then give him this job, and he'll finish it. All right, now let's go over to Meow, okay? And how close are we? We're almost there. this could actually finish up at the right time. Let's see what happens. So they finish, they're at 5. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. Let's wait. Wait. Boom. As soon as the building storage copper construction is complete, you see Meow, she's now moving back, and if we click on her, her job is to operate the machine, but she's really coming back to dump up the iron, and then Hot Longs will stay here. I'm sorry, the copper. Let me get my ore or raw resources correct. And she's going to keep mining while Meow drops off the excess. And then now we just have mining completely automated, all right? So we've got, if we want to get iron later, which we will, we have a place to put that. Now we have a place to put copper, okay? And we're continuing to research over here. I'm going to push T to open up the research panel. We're researching item storage, okay? And we're just going to just let this go. And now things start getting a lot easier for us, okay? Meow is moving, and watch. She's just going to drop this off, and she moves out. And look at this. There's just 5 copper here, and it says max capacity 100. So that can just hold 100 copper for us, okay? And we just finished item storage. So now we can go to storage, and we can build a food store, general storage box, general storage chest, okay? You could store anything in here. Metal chest, okay? But if you want them to actually automate for certain things, you can't put it in the general store box. They won't be able to, like, drop ore off there. They have to put the ore or the copper in the right place. But anyway, I'm going to build a general storage chest, okay? And I'm just going to kind of store this. I'm going to rotate this around. You can see the people, that's where they need to be to access it. So I'm just going to build this. Oh, right there looks great. And I'm going to say confirm. And all this takes to build is 1 building material. So Tutorial Dude should be able to just build that right now. And he does. And he's building it. Now, while I'm watching Tutorial Dude, I'm not watching my other people, right? So you can click on them, okay, and see what they're doing. And looks like Meow is coming back. Now, what is she up to now? Hot Longs is working. Meow is... Now, I don't know what she's doing. She's returning. She doesn't have any ore on her. I wonder what she's up to. She did. She came back to drop off, but she didn't have anything to drop off. That was interesting. I couldn't say what that was right there. That must have been just a little mistake. Anyway, we finished building this, okay? So now that we have this chest complete, I can tell Tutorial Dude, just run over here. I'm actually going to have him pick this up and pick this up, okay? And we're going to go over to the chest, and I'm just going to put these building materials and these iron plates here. Now we can just store those someplace, okay? So now we're working on storage boxes. Okay, and the next thing I want to build is storage for food, all right? So a general store for all food items. Characters can come here to get food when they need it, and they will. So I'm just going to put food like right here, okay? I'm going to say this, I'm going to say confirm, and all this takes is a building material. So I can tell him to build it, and he's like, I don't have any building materials. So you got to go over here, open this up, and just, well, I don't want all of those, but yeah, there we go. And then tell him to build it now, and he'll build it. And it fills up. And boom, we're done. And now if we put food in here, if ever anybody is hungry, okay, they will come get it. So now we've automated it such they'll drop off ore, and they'll come get food, and they can just be out here. We've given them a job, and they're working. Now, I was mentioning that I haven't come to look at them, and it's okay. The reason it's okay that I haven't come to check them out right now is because if they do get attacked, and something is happening, there will be an indicator on their portrait down here, which is 3 red horizontal lines going through the back of them to mean like they are under threat or they're being attacked or they are attacking something like that. And that will just give you the wherewithal to pause the game and try to run them away. Now, that might not be enough babying for you. You might want to look more closely and monitor them more closely. But once you get like more people, it's going to be even harder to do that. So I just kind of try to keep my eye here and just keep my thumb on the space bar so I can pause it instantly and try to assess what's going on. Okay, we can also put this pair of pants in the correct storage box. So I'm just going to have him come pick up these pants and be like, hey, dude, go over here. And no, not that one, this one. And put those pants in there. We can sell those, but it's fine to just get them out of the way. And he immediately goes back to do his job. And now he's done researching storage boxes. So now it's time to be like, well, what else do we want? Okay, so we can start making fabric if we want. We can work on getting some indoor lighting. We can work on cooking. We can make clothing, okay? Or we can make training dummies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on, just get a bunch of jobs that are low-tech. Gear storage, public sales, okay? Fabric manufacture. And that used an artifact to do that, okay? And now we can't make anything until we get some more books. So I'm just going to unpause it, and he's going to keep working on our research. And at this point, we can use our money to fill up our food box and start recruiting more people, okay? And buy more research books so we can get more technology. But this is a great little adventure in beginning to automate our jobs and using our base and our workstations and beginning to do research. Everyone, I hope you found this episode of our Complete Beginner's Guide to Kenshi to be useful. And I hope you're enjoying the game. Take care.